what is this thing about the feet, worshiping feet? There's a feet thing in the East, touching the feet of the Guru and everything. Maybe that's representative of being willing to touch the part of God. There's no up and down, but it seems like it, right? In our minds, materially speaking, it seems like the feet of God are like the lowest part of God. And so let's accept that if that's in our consciousness. Let's learn to love God and learn to worship God in his lowest forms without becoming them. Maybe that just means not judging them. I was with someone a few months ago, maybe it was a year or two ago now, and I think I was in West Los Angeles, Culver City, and I just remember that we had a bunch of uneaten food, like in a takeout container from lunch. And I was thinking, and the person that was with me wasn't going to eat it. We talked about it, and I didn't want it. And I thought, well, this is really good food. Let's not waste it. We're in West LA. I mean, there's someone hungry somewhere. And we're in a left turn lane at a red light at a big intersection. And there's a guy, and I remember he had a sign, and he was obviously homeless. And light was turning green. There was a bunch of cars in front of me. It was just full-on LA traffic. And I had time, and so I rolled down the window and I tried to hand him the food. And he came like this up to the car, and then he saw that it was food, and he went like that. He backed up, and he said, "Does that have preservatives in it?" Yeah, that's what he said. And I was like, and there's cars getting like, I think someone was honking. And I'm all like, and I look at, it was Ashley that was in the car with me, and I'm like, this guy's nuts. I'm trying to give him food, and I'm thinking, I'm like, it came from a restaurant. I don't know if they cook with preservatives. There's probably something in there, And I'm like, just take it. And then we're driving away, and I'm feeling, at that moment, this righteous indignation thing, like, who's that guy to be so proud? I'm giving him food, he should just take it. And it's funny, I've been thinking about that, It was wrong for me to feel that way. It was a valid question that he was asking, and who am I to have an expectation that he's going to be grateful for it? Maybe he's sensitive to preservatives. Maybe he really, maybe it's a real thing. Maybe it's not. But it's not my job to judge him. It's not my job to get angry about it. I actually did feel, I felt a little, I have to say, I felt a little bit of like, give me that food back, you idiot. I did feel that. And so that's the Judas. That's the ego. That's the I'm important. That's me being embarrassed because there's people waiting behind me. I'm trying to feed the guy, but my food's not good enough. That's I, me, and mine, and that is the source of our suffering. It's a funny story, but that's what happens. And so, anything that we can do to get rid of that thought of I. And so I say, find the feet of the Lord in everybody and in every situation, but most of all, it really has to be inside. If we don't have it inside, I don't think we can. If we don't find it inside, I don't think it's very difficult to find it outside of us. We have techniques to help you. You have the support. You've got the karma to be in this energy right now. Learn how to meditate. Learn how to meditate crazy deep. Crazy deep. And meet God in person. And find him